As you can tell from the thumbnail, I am going to be doing some planters, but I am going to be doing a holiday edition because I'm part of a collaboration today and it's Christmas in July. So I thought, why not create some planters that I can style my houseplants in for the holiday. My plant collection has grown over the year, and I usually just move my plants out of the way. I do not style them for the holiday. So I'm super excited to be creating some planters to style them in so I can incorporate them for Christmas. So I have a planter here from the Dollar Tree, which is that large green planter. And these napkins I ordered off of Amazon. I thought they were really pretty. I love the pine cones and the berries, and so I'm just removing the ply so that I can Mod Podge this to the planter. In this video today, I'm collaborating with my dear friend May from Craft Away with May and Ro from Craftacular. I am going to have their information in the description box below so that you can be a click away for some more inspiration. I'll tell you a little bit more about them and their channel shortly. So what I'm going to do is first, I just went on ahead and added a coat of that Snow White Waverly paint. As you can see, it's chipped. It's not a perfect coat. I just wanted to add that white paint so that my images on this napkin can pop. I thought if I would have just added it straight to the green color, it would have muted my images, and I wanted the pine cones and the berries and the branches to sort of pop out. So now I'm going in and I'm adding a layer of the Mod Podge so that I can apply the napkin. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the napkin over the planter, just making sure that I completely cover it. If any of the napkin hang over the rim, that's okay. I just want to get it covered, and I can always trim off any excess napkin after it has dried. So I'm just laying the napkin onto the Mod Podge, and I'm just using my fingers to smooth it out. I'm going to continue this, adding a layer of Mod Podge to the pot and laying the napkin down. Now for this pot, I did use 2 napkins. So as you all know, I always collaborate with my dear friend May from Craft Away with May, and I'm super excited to see what she have come up with for Christmas in July. This is my first time collaborating with Ro from Craftacular. I went back and watched some of her videos. She is so talented. You are going to be in for a treat. I absolutely love her creations. So make sure after watching my video, you check the description box below for the link to their channels and their videos, so you can be one click away from some Christmas and July projects, and I'm sure you're going to love them all. So as you can see, I finished with that first napkin, and I'm just continuing on with the second napkin, just making sure that I line everything up, repeating that step, just adding the glue and placing the napkin over and smoothing it out with my fingers. Now that I'm at the bottom, I was going to trim off that napkin, but I'm just going to layer it right over each piece. It's at the bottom, and that gave it a little texture, and I just thought, why not cover the bottom as well, just to make everything cohesive. So I'm just adding glue on top of the napkin and just smoothing down the excess napkin, and I didn't have to cut anything down at the bottom. As you can see, just going over it with the glue and pressing everything down, and it just worked out perfect. But once everything dries, I am going to take the scissors and trim around the rim of the planter to cut off the excess. I'm so excited for these holiday planters because, as I mentioned earlier, I usually just sort of move plants and things out of the way to style for the holiday, but since my plant collection has grown significantly over the years, I am going to incorporate them, and these are my first holiday pots for my house plants that I have, and I'm sure I'm going to be making more, and I absolutely just love how this one turned out. And I'm just excited to see that I have a new leaf coming. So now for the next project, I have one of these terracotta pots. Now this one didn't come from the Dollar Tree. This one actually came from Walmart with the base. The planter there itself was $2.48, and this base was $1.26, I believe. Yes. And so I'm just removing the tag. I am going to paint the base using that fern color paint, but I am going to paint the pot itself using that Snow White chalk paint by the brand Waverly. That's the brand that I use when I'm painting. Now I'm not going to paint the inside. I'm just going to paint the rim of the inside. I'm not going to paint all the way down because you won't be seeing that anyway. So I really only had to give this one good even coat, and then for the base I just gave it one coat. I really do love this green fern color, and I just know this is the color I'm going to be using for the holiday season. Now to embellish this, I have this ribbon here that has these snowflakes and these little red beads. I guess they're like little berries on them, and it's like three strings of cord. I'm going to use this just to string around the pot. Some of the beads and things fell off. I want to sort of just string this around like it's a Christmas tree and have it like garland just hanging, no rhyme, no reason, just sort of hanging around the pot. So I just added a little glue and tacked that down, and then I'm just going to wrap it around, but sort of like crossing it over. I'm just trying to get like that garland look, and this was simple, but it's so cute. I don't know why I'm so excited to have some Christmas pots for my houseplants, and I'm thinking now I probably should do some for the fall. I just never incorporated any of my houseplants. Whatever pots I find for them, that's the pots they've been in. But I'm excited now to be doing some seasonal pots. This was simple. I tacked everything down. I added one of my snake plants in here, and this one is really cute, and I like that I painted the base a different color. Now for this planter, this one was just $1.88. And this planter was from Walmart as well. And I'm going in with that burn color and painting the pot and the drainage pan as well. And what I'm doing is painting the inside, the rim part of the inside, just like I did the other pot. And then for this one, I did pull off one of those little white snowflakes that was on that ribbon, and I'm just going to glue that right in the middle. Now, if you left this just like this, I really think this is so cute with just a snowflake. I'm adding one of those little beads, the little red beads that was on that ribbon as well, to the center. And then I took a marker and I spelled out Noel. So I added my E and my L first, and then I added my N, and I really do love this. I'm definitely going to be creating more pots like this because I love the creativity. Now from the Dollar Tree, I have one of these glass vases, and this is the one that's a little larger, and it's $3. I absolutely love using these for drainage pots. I absolutely love them. And I have this, this is like a ribbon of wood stems. It's on like a piece of white ribbon. I do pick this up from Hobby Lobby, and I have this from last year's. It's the regular price is $6.99, but you always get it 50% off. And so what I'm doing is just measuring how much I need. What I like about this project is this is an everyday drainage pot that I'm going to be using throughout the year. I absolutely love this, but I'm going to use some of that ribbon that I styled earlier to wrap around this, and that's what's going to give me that holiday look. But you can always remove it to keep this pot for all year round, which I am going to be doing because I love using glass for drainage pots. I think they just make your plants look so pretty. So what I did was added glue while I was talking along the inside. I tacked it down. Here is that ribbon again, and I'm just going to take some of it and wrap it around. I thought it looked great up against the wood. It brought in like that cozy winter feel. And so I'm just gonna tack that down, cut off the excess, and I'm actually going to tie a knot. And then once I get that knot tied, I did pull off one of those little snowflakes that was actually attached to the ribbon, and I'm just going to tack that right over the little knot that I tied, and that is going to be it for this. And I added one of my houseplants right inside, and I thought this was so cute. I am going to remove the ribbon later so I can style this right now, and then I'll add it back later, but it's just so adorable. So I have another vase, and this fishbowl vase is from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to be doing is pairing this one with some of this buffalo check ribbon that I had in my collection. I've been using this same roll of buffalo check ribbon for a while now. I believe I got this roll from the Dollar Tree. I mean from Walmart. As you can see, I folded the ribbon in half, and what I'm going to do is tack it around the rim of this vase because I'm trying to mimic a scarf. So I folded in half, and I'm just going around the rim, tacking it down until I meet the ribbon on the other side. Once I meet the ribbon, I'm going to clip off the excess, and I'm just going to tie a knot. And then once I tie a knot, I am going to clip the ends. So I'm just going to fold it down like it's a scarf, add a little extra hot glue to tack that down, and then I'm just going to fold and ducktail the ends. And then I took off 3 of those snowflakes from that ribbon that I've been using in today's video from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to add those 3 snowflakes like they're buttons, and that is going to be it. Now this one I really do like as a drainage pot. I think this is so adorable and really cute for the holiday season. And so what I'm going to do is just add in one of my plants, and I really do love how this one turned out as well. And as a reminder, I'm collaborating today with May from Craft Away with May and Ro from Craftacular. Make sure you check the description box below for the link to their channels. And if you're coming over from their videos, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. So this red planner comes from the Dollar Tree, and I also have that pretty blue color. I absolutely love these planners, and I do have these styled around my home. So I thought this red one would be perfect since it's for the holiday. And I have these small pine cones that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I had these from last year, and as you can see, I'm just hot gluing a row of these pine cones around the base of this pot. I thought this pot was a pretty red, and I thought just adding some pine cones would spice it up and give it a holiday feel. Now the Dollar Tree have these pots in a really pretty green color too. I use these. I've been using these pots for drainage pots for my plants, and I have all the colors that the Dollar Tree have. So once I get that row done, this is how it looked. I'm now going in and just adding a smaller pine cone, the smallest ones that I could find, around a few of them, just a few spots, and that's going to be it. I thought this was just really simple, and I thought this was really cute to have styled for the holiday season. It's not too much, and I love the pine cones. So for this project, we had to use, for this collaboration, some of the Dollar Tree wallpaper. So I picked up one of these floating shells from the Dollar Tree, and I have some leftover wallpaper from a previous project that I did, and this wallpaper did come from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just pulling off the backing, and it was already the right size. I just have to trim it a little bit. So what I'm doing is lining it up onto my shelf, and then I'm just going to cut off the excess that's hanging, and then I'm going to go around and trim it down so that it can be even. with the shelf. Once I get that complete, all I'm going to do is take a sanding block from the Dollar Tree just to sand off any excess paper around it. This floaty shelf, if you didn't see earlier, it come with a string to add in to the shelf so that it can hang. So after I punch the holes back through there, where I added the wallpaper, I'm just going to go with this little Cricut tool and punch my holes back. I'm going to add the string that came with it to hang it, and that was it. I just thought this was a cute way without having to paint to add to this shelf so that I can hang my little small pot that I created for the season on it, and I think this is so adorable. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And remember, in today's video, I am collaborating with May from Craft Away with May and Ro from Craftacular. Both of their channels are amazing, so after watching this video, if you can head over to their channel and see what they came up with, I would truly appreciate it. And if you can tell my sweet friends I said hello, thank you a million times. Until next time, my sweet friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.